Alshon Jeffrey, Jason Peters. This where you need to be. Laundromat. You wash. Either you need to go back there or you spend too much time there. Because y'all are washed. Coaching staff, what you doing? Jeffrey Lurie, what you doing? Things need to change, y'all. Facts. Yo that. A-G-L-E-S.
Eagles! Eagles!
Say fly, Eagles, fly.
Fly, Eagles, fly. Fly, Eagles, fly.
Yo that, man. You know who it is. You know what it is. Your boy Fully Fresh, a.k.a. The General. Here reporting for duty. Also, a.k.a. a fourth. Yes, a fourth for the Better Bird podcast, man. Listen, if you haven't done it, please make sure you hit that sub button right down there. And if you still rocking with the Eagles, man, win or loss or whatever the case may be, make sure you hit that like button. You know, listen, I want to apologize. Caught me at a bad time yesterday. You know what I mean? Had a lot going on, and I ain't gonna lie to you. It was a lot of things that were said I wasn't feeling. So rather than me, mess up the live, and rather than me cuss some people out, I just like, you know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and end this. You know what I mean? Shout out to all of y'all that came through. I wanted to do the call-in, but that's another story. We'll try to do that. Another day. If not, I'll try to get with y'all tomorrow, because I want to know how y'all feel. I want to know the temperature. Of this fan base. You know what I mean? I want to know what's going on with y'all. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna lie to you. I went dark code 0 today. I went in hibernation today. Other than work and all that kind of stuff, I did not watch ESPN. I did not listen to WIP, the radio station. I did not watch YouTube. I haven't watched. So anything that I'm about to say is straight off the top. It is. It's nothing that I heard. It's no stats that I heard. It's no none of that. It's me on how I feel about yesterday's game and also what the heck is going on this season. Let me tell you something. First thing, it starts at the higher up. Mr. Jeffrey Lurie, what do you have to do? What do you have to do to understand that Jason Peters is done? He's a dungeon, man. I don't understand it. Like, and you continuously gonna put out there and say that he's gonna continuously be the left. Do you want your quarterback or not? Did you want your quarterback to stay alive or not? Because could you imagine, their best pass rusher wasn't even there. Could you imagine if Myles Garrett was there instead of Olivier Vernon, who was no slouch, but he not three sack, dude. That ain't him. Once again, man, I went dark code 0 today. I was in hibernation, and I'm still pissed off. I was hoping that, things, me not having to hear about Carson Wentz and how everything is his fault, and even though he gets sacked so many times and doesn't have time to throw a freaking football, and you're going to try to blame the safety on him. You're going to try to blame that interception on him. Now, an argument can be made even with the Alshon Jeffries. You timed your jump wrong? Are you freaking kidding me? He gave Alshon Jeffrey a chance. Something that Alshon Jeffrey was telling the media, it's supposed to have been him. That doesn't happen. He always throws to Zach Ertz. He doesn't give his wide receivers a chance. He gave you a chance, and you failed miserably. You failed miserably, man. This coach is failing miserably. I'm tired of seeing you run the football 8 times in the first drive. Then for the rest of the game, you run it 13. The rest of the game. One drive, 8 times. We get down to in the red zone, and Miles Sanders fumbles, who people don't talk about that, but I'm not here to grind Miles Sanders up. I'm just here to let people know that it's a team game. One man cannot win you a football game. It's different with basketball. A man can take over a game. Now, you want to say, well, a quarterback should be able to take over the game. He still needs his components because you have to throw to somebody that has to catch the football. You have to sit there and wait for your people that's supposed to catch the football to get open. I'm tired of hearing this throw them open stuff. Throw them open and then what? You're going to grind him up if he gets an interception because he has been doing everything that we've been asking him to do. I'm going to tell y'all, on the first pick, Rhaegar was not open. Go back. Watch. Trust me, I know what I'm talking about. Rhaegar was not open. And for Carson wants to see that out the corner of his eye and say, nope, that's not there. What do we ask him to do? What do we ask him to do? Check the freaking football down. Am I right or am I wrong? We asked him to check the football down. He does that. He gets hit in the back. And it's a pick six. I mean, it was a heck of a play. It was a heck of a play. It was a walking touchdown, but it was a heck of a play. First of all, Richard Rodgers, oh my gosh. Shout out to Be More Philly, man. He sent me the tape last night. That was the last tape that I looked at. But shout out to Be More Philly. Yo, Richard Rodgers was literally turned around, didn't know where Vernon was. He didn't know where Vernon was. So, and you expect your quarterback to overcome that. I'm trying to tell y'all, man, it's not just the quarterback. And it's not just the coach, but it's mostly the coach. It's mostly the coach. Because once again, you're not putting your team in the best position to win a football game. It's pouring down raining, which nobody wants to talk about. It's pouring down raining, and you still asking your quarterback to throw 35 times, excuse me. It's ridiculous. It's stupid. I don't get it. I don't understand. What are you saying that I'm not seeing? Or what are you not seeing that I'm seeing, Doug? You stopped running the football. After that first drive, everything just went haywire. It just went haywire. You know what I mean? Now the defense played worse than what you think. The defense only shows up when guys don't throw the football or when quarterbacks don't have to throw the football, number one. Or number two, when they're missing wide open targets. I've seen again and again, if you break down tape, I seen Baker Mayfield overthrow, underthrow. I seen him miss a touchdown pass. You know what I mean? He was bad. People got him saying he was better than Carson. Whatever. I don't believe it. Whatever. It is what it is. He got 2 of the top 10 running backs in the league. Let's talk about that. You know what I mean? But people don't want to talk about that. Offensive line did a good job. They only got sacked twice. It's a problem. We got a problem, Philly. Like, when you look at it, the more and more you look at it, we have a problem. And the problem will not stop until 2 things happen. Howie Roseman, you got to give us some control. Let Doug do what he needs to do, except for play call. If Doug wants to hire somebody that he feels best taking plays and you know, somebody that he feels best that he hired, that he feels best, that, you know what, this is the guy that I trust, this is the guy that I want doing my plays, whatever the case may be. Because when you look at it, he don't know no Richie Rich. He don't know no Morning Wig. The guy that he does know, he's keeping that guy around. He don't even really know Deuce like that. I'm just saying that's not his guy. I'm not saying he don't know him. Y'all get what I'm saying. It's not his guy. You know what I mean? So if you're going to keep Doug around, put people around him that he wants around. That's not even his defensive coordinator. Did y'all know that? The defensive coordinator was here before Mr. Doug Peterson, the head coach. When does that ever happen? Now, what happened was we called flash in the pan and we won the Super Bowl. I'm not going to lie to y'all. Us winning the Super Bowl was one of the best and worst things that could ever happen to this organization right now. Because when you look at it, everybody's beating their chest like, I won the Super Bowl. And they don't want to change the things that they think won the Super Bowl. That's a problem. Jeffrey Lurie and Howie Roseman keeping these old guys around. That's a problem. When you look at it, I'm not saying blow it up. Because if you want to say blow it up, that means Carson got to go. And I ain't going to lie to you. It's looking like Carson, if Carson goes anywhere else, not anywhere, but if he goes to another team, I'm trying to tell you what's going to happen. Let's look at it. Alligator Arms Aguilar, that's what I call him, right? Has he been that this year, playing with another team? Under Mike Grubb, he had his best year, right? He had his best year under Mike Grubb. Y'all put him as an offensive coordinator, he was booty juice again. When you look at it, then you got Rasul Douglas over there with the Panthers, balling. Sidney Jones over there with the Jags, balling. Jordan Hicks over there with the Cardinals, who we're going to have to play and face, balling. So when you look at it, man, is it who Howie picks, or is it the productivity that these coaches are trying to implement? Because it seems like they're not going the right way with this thing. If I keep teaching somebody, right? If I'm tutoring somebody and they keep getting Fs, and then somebody else tutors them for a couple weeks and they start getting A's, who's the problem? Who is the problem? Is it the student, or is it the teacher, the tutorer? Yeah, man, when you look at it, it can't be the student's fault. And I'm not saying that just for Carson Wentz's sake. I'm saying that when you look across the whole situation, man. Like, had me grinding Nelson Aguilar up. Now I'm gonna give him his name back because he's over in Oakland looking like somebody that can play football. And maybe it was some of us, and maybe he got a type of thing going on inside his brain and all that kind of stuff, to where as though the city was getting at him, the fans was getting at him, and it was too much pressure for him. But still, coaching helps get that up out of you too. Pause. But coaching helps, man. You know what I mean? And when you look at it, man, it's either players are always hurt, or they don't produce. You know what I mean? When you look at Rhaegar, look at the situation that Rhaegar is in, right? I understand he was injured. I get that. But when you look at every other, damn near every other rookie wide receiver, especially that went in the top two rounds, when you look at it, you see them on you see them on ESPN all the time. Rhaegar doesn't. You don't see that. He's not being used properly. He's not being used like a Swiss Army knife. He's not being used with end rounds. He's not being used with sweeps, like how they do Claypool. I don't get it. I don't understand it. I don't understand the coaching staff. I don't get it. Where's Hightower? Now Hightower's inactive because of freaking Alshon Jeffrey's back. Hightower was having, you could count on him to have at least 150-yard bomb a game. I don't understand it. I don't understand his offense. I don't understand his front office. I don't understand it. Let me tell you something, man. It's coming to the point where I'm saying clean house or straighten up. Straighten up a clean house. When you look at it, man, when you really, really dissect the things, it's starting at the top of the list. It's starting at the top with the owner. You got to do like Nigel Bradham. The culture stinks. Doug Peterson wanted to come in here and change this culture. For what? Now the culture stinks. Dudes get to do what they want. Nigel Bradham, he gets to not even go to a freaking game. Preseason game, so what? And nothing happens. Oh, we're going to deal with it in-house. No, make a freaking example. Oh, you don't want to come to a game? You're not going to play week 1. I don't care if we need you or not. And dudes will not do that. But now you're soft. You want to talk about getting ice cream all the damn time. And it was cute in 2017 because we was winning. But now you as soft as that ice cream in the microwave. Sorry, y'all. I just don't understand why people don't see what I see. I know a lot of y'all do. I see your comments. Shout out to y'all. Seriously, I just don't understand why people don't see what I do. It's this culture. It's not just your quarterback. It's this culture. It's not just your running back. It's this culture. It's just not your old lineman. It's this culture. It's just not your coach. It's the culture. The culture. The culture. And it starts from Mr. Jeffrey Lurie. Then it goes to Howie Roseman. Then it goes to Doug Peterson. Then it goes to Jim Schwartz. Not liking what I'm saying. I am not liking what I'm saying. I got this whole week, I'm trying to tell you I'm on a rant. Y'all thought I was snapping last week. I am on a rant this week. And I'm starting from the top and working my way down to the bottom. Yes, I ain't playing with y'all. Y'all know what it is, man. Yo, that.